have a question for you. And that is, in the midst of everything going on with the coronavirus, are you sheltering in place or are you sheltering in fear? Now, you may ask yourself, what's the difference between those two? And that's a fair question. Sheltering in place, it's doing your part, right? It is doing the social distancing, it's washing your hands, it's covering your face when you go out. All the things that are proactive to do your part in helping everything with COVID die down. If you're sheltering in fear, you could still literally be doing the same thing, but your internal world, the motivator, the driver, is fear. Are you only finding the news that's reporting the negative? Or maybe you've almost become paranoid to leave your home, or if you leave your home, you're terrified that you're going to get it. Now, I'm not taking one side or the other as to the precautions that you should or shouldn't take, or whether or not the president's doing the right thing or not. I'm not talking about that. I am talking about your internal world. I'm talking about the environment that you create for your family, for your home. Because if you're sheltering in fear, you're cultivating an environment of fear, whether you realize it or not only in you, but in your home as well. And now is not the time to live out of reaction and fear. I mean, it's never a good time, but especially now. When everybody else is in a state of reaction, those that are willing to stay anchored and clear are the ones that rise to the top as the natural leaders because they chose to be bigger than the situation. And that's my challenge to you. This week, ask yourself, are you sheltering in place or are you sheltering in fear? And if you find yourself sheltering in fear, then I encourage you to do whatever it is for you that helps you get recentered or grounded. And that might be sharing your fears with some loved ones, but then also connecting to the truth and the reality of the situation. Again, this is just a quick thought, so I'm not going to dive into the stats or anything like that. But I think it is pretty clear that COVID-19 is far less bad than a lot of us originally perceived it to be. But whether it's COVID-19 or anything else, there are going to be times where the overarching response to a situation is fear. And as a man, now is not the time to shelter in fear. Choose to shelter in place, that's fine. But choose to shelter in peace and in love so that you can create that shelter and that safe haven for those that you love.